The Hocking Homes team.
Hi, it's Ian at the Hocking Homes Real Estate team here at Keller Williams in Barry. And today we thought we'd talk to our sellers really to do with the paperwork. What is it you're going to be signing when you list your home for sale? It can be a confusing process, it doesn't have to be. There's some generic paperwork, and because it's generic, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't understand it. At the Hocking Homes team, we truly believe that you should understand what you're signing, so please accept our apologies now. We're going to take half an hour or so and go through that paperwork. Especially if you've never done this before, or if it was a long time ago that you actually last sold a home, it's important you understand all the nuances of the documentation. They do change, they get updated, laws change, and so we have to stay current with that, and therefore it's important that we explain that to you. So we don't want you signing anything that you don't understand. Any questions at all, you please ask. So the idea is that when we're going to list your home, there's a couple of pieces of documentation. There's actually about 4 or 5 pieces. The first one's called a working with a realtor form. So working with a realtor form really explains agency relationship. The relationship is between the brokerage and yourself, and we're representatives of the brokerage, and it's important that you understand who's representing your interests and whether or not you're going to be treated as a client or a customer. There is a difference, believe it or not, and not many people explain it, so we like to make sure you understand that. You're also going to sign the listing agreement. I think most people would expect to sign a listing agreement, and the listing agreement covers things like the currency of the agreement. So what that means is, when does it begin and when does it end? It covers things like commission. How much are you going to pay the agents once they have sold your home for you? And it covers a few other bits and pieces as well. We sign it to declare to you that we're insured to do what we're doing. And then you sign it under seal, which means that you understand you're signing a contract. So a couple of fairly straightforward documents, sort of 4 or 5 pages long, nothing too crazy there. We have to ID you as well. Unfortunately, it's become necessary, or maybe fortunately, that due to the Money Laundering Act, we now have to formally identify you. So don't be surprised if we ask you for a copy of your driving license or a passport or something like that. I think it makes common sense anyway, but we have to do that kind of thing as well. We're also going to be measuring your home. Now, not every agent measures, we know that, and we believe they should. So we're going to measure every room on the inside of your home. We'll likely measure the outside. If not, then we're going to pull the government records, make sure that the government records actually are in line with your home. So we're verifying everything as we go. We're going to look at the assessment records to make sure that everything seems to be in line there. It's amazing how many times I pull an assessment record of a property and I find out that the person's name's been registered wrong on title, or believe it or not, even the wrong address. So it's important to find out that kind of thing now and not sort of like later on in the day. So we're going to be signing this paperwork, going through this paperwork, doing our due diligence and making sure that everything is the way it should be. So if you'd like to know more about that process, feel free to give us a shout. We don't mind explaining stuff, we really don't. Again, it's Ian Hocking at the Hocking Homes Real Estate team at Keller Williams. Give us a call at 705-252-7939.